Every factory game is the exact same. You build, expand, and then automate, and you repeat that forever. And after a few hours, you realize you're not really building anything new. You're just building the same thing over and over. That's not creativity. That's a chore. So I'm gonna try to redefine this horrible gameplay loop. Now, what exactly is the problem? Because these games are still insanely fun. The problem is they just confuse complexity with depth. Every update adds more machines, more recipes, more tech trees, but none of them actually give you new ways to think. Like, you probably tried to scale your factory in one of these games, and instead of designing something new, you just copy-pasted the same setup 10 times to produce more, which completely kills the fun of pioneering new and innovative systems, where your only real limitation is your imagination. So I started making my own factory game. One where progress isn't about unlocking more machines, it's about innovating with the ones you already have. And as you can see, it doesn't look anything like a normal factory game. Because instead of conveyor belts, I went with military-grade death lasers. Here's why that's important. In most factory games, machines can only do one thing before they get backed up. So to scale, you build more of the same machine over and over again. But in my game, these lasers make each machine way more versatile. Because if you plan your factory right, you can actually loop back on itself and have lasers go through the same machines multiple times to optimize your systems. Which means the skill ceiling goes insanely high. Because now I'm not just adding more machines to your messy factory. I'm making it so you can redefine how you make money in my game. But of course, all this freedom comes with a cost. These lasers don't just make money, they can destroy it. Pretty much if a beam hits one of your own machines, it starts taking damage. And if you're not careful, your entire factory will. So the real challenge isn't just optimizing your systems, it's balancing keeping the factory alive while pushing it to its absolute limits. Instead of scaling endlessly like most factory games, you're constantly balancing chaos and control. For example, this one machine has 3 really interesting use cases. The first thing you'll probably discover is if you shoot a laser into this side, a laser double the value will shoot out that side. That might lead to a factory that looks something like this. It technically works, but it's not exactly smart. So if you start experimenting, then you'll realize that you can actually double back a laser on itself to use one machine multiple times, which will make your profits skyrocket. But that is not where it ends. Because if you keep pushing these machines to their limits, you can pass the same laser through 5, maybe even 8 times. And here's where things get dangerous. The more you loop a laser back on itself, the closer the beam gets to becoming unstable. As you can see here, at first the lasers start out far apart, but the more you loop, the closer they get to each other. So after about 6 loops, the laser becomes so close together, you might accidentally get the laser to the power level 11, which can trigger a chain. After all this, I realized that fun isn't always in building bigger factories or unlocking endless machines. The real fun comes from understanding your tools and pushing them to their absolute limit, and taking risks to come up with something unique. Right now, I only have about 5 machines in my game because this is just a super early demo to show you guys what's possible and also just to get you hyped. My mission is to build genuine games and to hopefully bring gaming back to its roots and away from this corporate slop that has been ruining gaming these days. One way I'm doing this is every new machine that I add to this game is gonna add complexity and depth, and it's gonna expand the sandbox, giving you more ways to break my horribly coded game. The unfortunate thing is, the current demo's code is a complete mess. If I wanna continue this properly, I'll need to completely restart and make a clean version so I can add new machines and new content way faster. The thing is I only want to do this if enough of you are on board with this project and my mission. Like and subscribe to show me that you want this game to come out. And if you want to see exactly how this game was made, then check out this video. Reverse howdy.